everything is bad. So I am not at my house right now. I am in Minnesota. They just had to make new numbers on the air quality index because the numbers didn't go high enough. And now I'm in Minnesota. Minnesota specifically because my aunts have a cabin up here. I was going to do a video in which I talked about this. This is the Uno synth. But unfortunately, my genius goofball self didn't bring any speakers. So we will consider reviewing it later because, like, first of all, it takes a while to calibrate, and once it calibrates, then I can showcase how you can't hear anything because it's going to be going directly into my headphones. But that's not why we're really here. We're here making a vlog in this bedroom in my aunt's cabin to tell the story of how my mom got stopped by the TSA. So, watch. See? No sound. Anyway, we missed our first flight. I've never actually missed a flight before. It's not actually exciting. The just really important thing is to remember that my mom is both not threatening at all at first sight. She does have a second degree black belt in Taekwondo with an emphasis in bow staff. My mom has mad bow staff skills. The TSA, but they sent her back to ticketing twice, which is why we missed the flight. And then as she was coming through the second time, and we'd already gone through security and they flagged her, so we couldn't go back down and help her. So she had to go through ticketing again and then come back through security again, and in that time we just missed our flight. But, and they like, both times grabbed her bag and unpacked the whole thing. And I just want to point out one thing, like, and that is that in my carry-on, concealed on accident, but still concealed, in my carry-on was this 8-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer and all this stuff. And like, they took my mom's sanitizer and they put it in a box to test to make sure that it was hand sanitizer. And meanwhile, my younger sibling confirmed that TSA didn't even look at younger sib's boarding pass at all. But boy, did they go after my mom. So this is me letting you know that my mom is apparently a threat to the United States national security. And that I have been holding that, I held that joke in for hours until we were out of the airport, because you cannot make those jokes in the airport because they will arrest your mother. Unfortunately, I didn't film any of that because my mom's already a threat to national security. I didn't want my YouTube channel to also be a threat to national security. Tomorrow we will post a video of me on my roller skates. You might say, that's cool, I bet she dances. I don't know how to dance. This is kind of a thin wall area, so a lot of the jokes I normally make that wouldn't go over super well with the extended family have to be made with me leaning into the camera like this, but white people don't know how to dance. All right, I want to begin this by saying, number one, I'm sorry about the wind, and number two, if I and my awesome roller skates fall and just utterly biff it, I am at least filming this with the bad camera. It's gonna go skate in Kuniswa. Apparently while vlogging. There's a lake there. People who are from Minnesota are not going to be impressed by the fact that there's a lake there. The other thing is that Minnesota's super flat. I gotta put the camera away though, now. Okay, so guess who just fucking face planted on the side of the road? Yep, there's a hill. I should have gone down it backwards and used my brakes. And I did not. And I saw that there was a stop at the end and decided to bail out on the side of the road and literally face planted into the dirt. So I'm gonna chill here until my nose stops bleeding, and then we are going to carry on. So I am very annoyed with myself for that fall, for numerous reasons. I know how to stop, I know how to turn around, I know how to go slow, I know how to use my knee pads as an emergency brake, but I got going too fast and somehow decided that the proper answer was to run off the road. And I know that when you run off the road, you need to keep your momentum going or you're gonna face plant. And I know not to break a fall with my fucking face. But somehow I was going too fast and I forgot all of that.
But I do appreciate that the first thing I thought was, once I processed, oh good, my nose is bleeding. Am I clean now? Yeah. My next most important thought was, of course, I better film this. Because I am a child of the YouTube generation. I know to vlog while your nose is still bleeding. So my nose keeps like bleeding off and on. So we have put on the grumpy cat mask. And now nobody knows. I bought gas in California before we left, and it was $3.19 a gallon. Oh dear, that's too zoomed in. There we go. Now you might be saying to yourself, hey Pinkles, if you're in Nisswa, are you gonna pop over to Brainerd and see the world famous Paul Bunyan land? No, because it's a Kohl's now. And yes, I know that somebody bought Paul and he's at their theme park, but it's not the same. It's not the Paul Bunyan land from my childhood. We are not going. And if you look right there at that patch of dented grass and those freaking wheel marks, that's where I crashed. But this is like not a hill to be ashamed of crashing on.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Madison? You need to get down, Sneak? You need to get down? Is that what you're saying? You need to get off the chair?
Yeah, he needs down.
You need down?
Play.
Nick, do you need to go back? You need to go back up? Look at how wide his little legs go. You wanna go back on the couch? He likes being on the couch, but he doesn't know how to get up or off the couch.
And he doesn't like to be on it with other people for more than. Look, see now.
Now he wants to come back down.
So like, I could be like super YouTuber artsy and be like, hi guys, welcome to my channel. I don't know how to turn back on. For the sake of my YouTube channel, we're filming because we don't want to be with the family. We don't need to deny anything about that. So one of my goofy California things is that these are wild strawberries, and I know they're wild strawberries, but they also have 3 leaves and turn red when they dry out, and so every part of my brain is going, this is poison oak. It's not poison oak, we're in fucking Minnesota.
This in the world. What about you, Peppa? You gonna sniff the screen? Yes, thank you. Nikko, who's my favorite boy? Who's my favorite boy? Nikko's my favorite boy.
He's also the only one.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
he's the best boy.
Thank you.
So, you might remember that I tweeted that I was gonna bring a keytar on this trip,
but then my mom got held up by the TSA and we missed our first flight. What's up, my dude? So now I am here with no keytar. So to make up for that, we're going to have to roller skate in this unlit garage while playing this great YouTube video I found that's called 10 Hours Strobe Light and Carameldansen.
This better be the speedy shaker you get.
Okay, so I am once again roller skating. We are walking in the shoulder down this hill because if I eat shit again, I want to do it in the grass and not while I'm going at like 35 miles an hour. Boy, I look weird right now. Okay, hello. To go see that. Whew. See, that's why walking in the dirt is dangerous. Because you got wheels on your feet. I wouldn't care, but I'm an adult. I say on my purple glitter roller skates, waddling my way down a hill, I'm an adult. While talking to a camera so that all sorts of random people, hello, can go, oh wow, she's weird, I wonder what she's doing. Okay, so first things first, check out, this is where I'm skating right now. It's excellent. All right, so now that the wind seems to have died down a little bit and I'm not running into bikes or going down a dangerous hill, basically, I am going to the grocery store because I told other people I wasn't interested in something and they did not listen to me, they just acted like I didn't say anything. So I had to go from I don't really care about that to I really don't want to do that. More bikes, cool. Instead of getting lunch with the family, I am roller skating 3 miles to the grocery store. Okay, so what you're witnessing right now is me holding the skates and walking on a dirt road because Google Maps does not have roller skating directions to Schaefer's Grocery. Also, while I was crossing the street, fell on my butt and cracked my phone screen. Somebody on Twitter told me to film myself doing cool skating moves, and unfortunately that's not gonna happen. But I'm also down here so that I can film a video and like people are right up there and I can hear exactly what they're discussing right now, so I do have to be kind of quiet, but that's okay because I can boost the levels in post. That is the dogs upstairs. I roller skated probably like, let's see, 2, 3, I probably roller skated like 10, 15 miles on this trip. I did have a lot of fun here. The music you've been hearing through this video, every time that I've been getting really frustrated, and sometimes I get frustrated and have to physically work it out, and for that I have been doing the roller skating, thus the almighty stank indies. And sometimes I've been needing to be with people, but I need to put in headphones, so I have been making music. So I brought the Korg Volca keys and the IKR Multimedia Uno synth with me, and I've been doing that in addition to my iPad and GarageBand. But I would not call these compositions as much as I'm going to title all of the music on this musical shitposting. So this has been my trip to Minnesota featuring musical shitposting. Here's the part where, like, if I could spin, I'd do that, but I can't, so I can just like
Skated down here for so long that they locked me out.
I didn't have any like anxiety about filming in public back when doing YouTube was weird, but now that people are like, oh, I bet she's got a YouTube channel, I'm terrified of YouTubing in public. But I realized...
No matter what, you're not filming TikToks in public.
I know, like at least I'm not filming TikTok. So anyway, last time I didn't film anything in the Sacramento airport because they were too busy double inspecting my mother, who was very threatening. And on that note, this has been a trip to Minnesota.